Welcome to World News. In today's headline, we explore the ongoing war in Ukraine, a conflict that has captured global attention as Russian forces continue their invasion on Ukrainian soil. This unsettling situation has not only disrupted the lives of countless citizens, but also reverberated across international platforms, forcing the world to take a stand. In an act of defiance and solidarity, several sports organizations and sponsors have suspended Russian teams or athletes, relocating events and terminating contracts in protest of the war. The echoes of this conflict have reached far beyond the borders of Ukraine, impacting global events and stirring international outcry. Meanwhile, talks of a possible Olympic boycott by Ukraine are underway, a move that amplifies the gravity of the situation on the world stage. The war has become a litmus test for international unity and the collective pursuit of peace. As the world watches, the war continues to unfold. Stay tuned for our next segment on the potential Olympic boycott by Ukraine as we delve deeper into the global response to this unsettling conflict. In today's sports news, Ukraine may boycott the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Ukraine's sports minister, Vadim Gutsayet, has announced a potential boycott of the forthcoming Olympics. If Russian and Belarusian athletes are allowed to participate in the Games, Ukraine may just sit it out. Gutsayet's opposition stems from the ongoing war in Ukraine, and he strongly believes that as long as the conflict continues, Russian and Belarusian athletes should not be welcomed in international events. This decision comes at a time when the International Olympic Committee, or the IOC, has plans to allow these athletes to return to the international arena. The IOC's decision is not without controversy, however, as it includes offering Russian and Belarusian athletes a chance to compete in Asia, thus providing them with a qualification pathway for the Paris Olympics. The potential boycott is not just Gutsayet's personal stance. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky echoes his sentiments. Zelensky has expressed opposition to the idea of Russian athletes participating under a neutral banner. This stance is an expression of solidarity with the victims of the ongoing conflict and a protest against the actions of Russia and Belarus. The boycott, if it comes to pass, will be a significant statement on the global stage. It takes the conversation beyond the war-torn borders of Ukraine, bringing the realities of the conflict to the forefront of one of the most watched global events. The decision to boycott the Olympics is a bold statement against the ongoing conflict. As the world gears up to celebrate unity and sportsmanship in Paris, the shadow of war looms large, reminding us that the pursuit of peace is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. In political news, former President Donald Trump's take on the war has stirred controversy. His comments, delivered at the Conservative Political Action Conference, praised Russian President Vladimir Putin as smart and a genius. While criticizing the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Trump stopped short of condemning Putin as a ruthless dictator or calling for increased sanctions. Instead, he pointed a finger at President Joe Biden, accusing him of being manipulated by Putin. This isn't the first time Trump has commended autocratic leaders. His track record includes compliments for Xi Jinping of China and North Korea's Kim Jong-un, raising eyebrows among those who advocate for democracy. Such praise for dictators is concerning, particularly as Putin wages a war that threatens democratic values. President Biden, on the other hand, has emphasized the global battle between democracy and autocracy and the urgent need to defend and promote democratic principles. Trump's praise of Putin, therefore, should be a matter of concern for all supporters of democracy. However, this didn't seem to deter attendees at the Conservative Conference, with nearly 60% stating they would vote for Trump in the upcoming 2024 Republican primary. The politics of war are complex and multifaceted, and these recent comments from Trump have added another layer to the discourse. As the war continues, it's clear that its influence extends far beyond the battlefield. shaping political narratives and challenging democratic ideals. The political landscape continues to be shaped by the ongoing war. Despite the war, the Ukrainian soccer team remains hopeful. Amid the thunder of conflict, they are preparing for a Euro 2024 qualifying match against England. This isn't just about a game, it's about resilience, it's about hope. The team, in an act of collective courage, keeps checking air raid alerts and updates while they train, ensuring the safety of their loved ones back home. Despite the challenging circumstances, they aim to kick the ball of positivity into the goal of their country's hearts. Their performance on the field isn't just for a win, but to bring a ray of hope, a moment of joy to the people of Ukraine. The English Football Association and Wembley Stadium have shown their support, with thousands of Ukrainian fans expected to cheer them on. The players face obstacles, yes, but they are confident, hopeful, and ready to surprise the world. Their hope is not just for the game, but for the wounds of war to heal, for life in Ukraine to return to normalcy. And in these trying times, the match at Wembley Stadium stands as a testament to their spirit, their resilience. The spirit of football remains a beacon of hope in these challenging times.